Good day, adventurers, and welcome back to another video of Fable Beard Company. I am the Apprentice, and today we are going to be talking about what to do if you have a curly beard.
May your beards be forever blessed, and treasure forever upon your door.
There are so many different kinds of beards out there. Obviously, they all have their different little stories, but when it comes to the hair itself, there are some basic ones that we all are aware of. You have our straight beards, some are very wavy, but there is the rare case out there, at least rare in my experience from what I've seen, of curly beards. These are fun, thicker, bunchier beards, but for the people who have them, I'm sure that they are very challenging to maintain. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be focusing on certain steps that you can take to maintain them. So first things first, if you are an adventurer with a curly beard, first thing I'm gonna say to you is stop wishing you didn't have a curly beard. It's your beard. Rock that beard. It's always a desire of ours to want something that we can't really have. And I mean, I typically grow straight hair when my beard is longer, and sometimes I think it would be really cool to have a curlier beard so it would be scrunchier and it would hold together and it would be thicker, because I know I struggle with patchiness in my beard, so I wish that, you know, something could take place to make it look thicker. A curly beard sounds nice. No, don't wish that you had somebody else's beard. It's your beard. Rock that beard. You're gonna need to learn to commit to the look that you have and work with it. If you try to fight it, if you try to fight the natural look of your beard, it's just not gonna look as good on you. Let's face the truth. One way that is very helpful when it comes to not fighting it, but if anything, helping your beard grow in the process that would be best for your kind of beard, is going to a professional. Let's face it, curly beards are harder for the individual to work with, harder for them to maintain. So you might want to go to a barbershop, a professional of some kind that can help with trimming your beard in the proper manner that it needs to be maintained. The temptation is always going to be there for you to want to trim and snip and take away any flyaways that just so happen to be bugging you all the time. But this just means that you're going to need to get into the habit of going to the barbershop. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go to the barbershop, once a week, but it's better that you put away the trimmers and your own scissors and commit to getting familiar to a friendly barbershop that's going to help you out in keeping your beard as immaculate as we know it is. The next thing you need to understand is when you are home, when you are taking care of your beard, the routine that you have, co-wash is going to be your friend. Now, recently there's been some debate about co-wash being good for your beard or not, but here's the thing. Curly beards, well, they just seem to dry out faster. From the research that I've done, curlier beards have the tendency to not have as much oil, or it's harder for the oil to go, your natural oils, harder for them to go throughout the entire beard. So the hair is just drier, not as pleasant to work with. So that's what co-wash is for. That's how it can help you. So use co-wash, probably more often than somebody with straight hair. We don't want adventurers with curly beards to feel like they're working through dirt and brambles and twigs. That is their beard. It needs to be soft like a pillow. And you know what? Curly beards, if it's soft but it's all bunched up together, that sounds pretty nice. That sounds like a pretty good win for you guys. Now, obviously something that is kind of there for any beard out there is that it's gonna get tangled. Now, straight beards aren't gonna get as tangled as curly beards. But before you grab your comb and start hacking away in front of the mirror and trying to detangle everything, consider doing that while you're in the shower. Have your comb, have your co-wash. Co-wash is super important, as we said, and co-wash and detangle at the same time, using your comb, using your fingers, doing whatever you can. That being said, be careful. Water has the tendency to break hair sometimes if you're being too rough while you're in there. But if you're taking your time and you're washing it properly, using your fingers and your combs to go ahead and get rid of any tangles, that is a good time to do that. Okay, so now when you are getting out of the shower, best thing that you can do for yourself, leave any towels to the side. Don't obviously dry yourself off, but don't dry your beard off with a towel. What I recommend is that you let it air dry. Sometimes a lot of adventurers will go ahead and use a blow dryer. That is fine, but air drying is good. Run your hands through it, get any, excess water out of the way, but your beard needs the oils and the moisture. It needs the oil from the co-wash that might still be in there. It also needs the water from the water that is resting in your beard. Obviously, we don't want you to be, going about your day with a dripping, curly beard. Not necessarily what we're going for. But what we need to understand is that for your beard, since it has the tendency of staying drier and being dry throughout the day, you need as much moisture as possible. And our last bit for this is learn to style and roll with what you got. Your beard is fabulous, if we're being honest. It is any men that I have seen that have curly beards. I think it looks really good. It is fitting, it is formed. It might not be as long. Curly beards definitely won't get as long as straight beards. That's just the nature of the beast. But if you roll with it and learn to style your own beard, your own kind of beard, then you're rocking the best look that you got. Adventurers, it is important for all of us to understand and appreciate the kind of beard we personally have. Even if there are patches, even if we can't grow it out as long as some other adventurers. We need to learn to appreciate what we have and what other adventurers do have. So in conclusion, curly beards, love what you have. Also, learn to trim it yourself or see a professional more often than you think you should. And make sure that when you are showering, you're using your co-wash and you're learning to detangle it in there. And when you get out, let that beard air dry. And of course, appreciate what you have. You are doing the best that you can, and we see that and we think that you are doing a wonderful job. Adventurers, if you liked this video, please hit that like button. Comment down below any experience that you might have with your own beards. Is it that you have a curly beard? Do you have friends that have curly beards? Maybe share this video with any friends that you have that do have curly beards and they are struggling with trying to figure out ways to work with it. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and toll the bell so you can get notifications whenever we do post. Adventurers, we really appreciate the support that you give to this community, and we are doing everything that we can to give back to you. As we always say here at Fable, may your beards be forever blessed, and fortune forever upon your door. Have a wonderful day.